Sligo Rovers were looking to record their first win in 6 games when they played host to Cork City at the Showgrounds. The home side were without Jason McCartney, Peter Badzik, Gary Kern and Brian Cash. However, Seamus Coleman recovered from his thigh strain to start, while Conor O'Grady was named on the bench. Cork City made one change from the side that beat St Patrick's Athletic at Turner's Cross. John O'Flynn returned to the starting lineup in place of Liam Carney and partnered Dennis Behan up front, with Roy O'Donovan moving to the right wing. The game got off to a frenetic start and both teams went close to scoring in the early stages. Matthew Judge clipped the ball over to Stephen Manson, but his effort flew across the face of Mick Devine's goal. Minutes later, City enjoyed their first chance. O'Donovan collected a long clearance before sending in a low shot, which was eventually held by Rovers keeper Tommy Arkeva. It was a high-tempo game and Chris Turner went close after half an hour. The midfielder spotted Mick Devine off his line, but his impressive effort went over the bar. The goal did finally come for Rovers though on 36 minutes. Turner sent in a pass to Judge, who flicked the ball and turned away from Dan Murray and fired in past Devine. The force was with Rovers, and a minute before half-time they doubled their advantage. Judge threaded the ball through to Godozovic and the 22-year-old bore down on goal, but Devine came out and upended him. The referee was left with no option but to award a penalty, and he booked Devine. And it was Turner who stepped up to the mark and coolly slotted the ball home. The home side led 2-0 at half-time. But Rovers weren't going to sit back and protect that lead. There was just a minute of the second half gone when they scored their third goal of the night. Judge sent a long ball forward for Turner to chase. He wiggled his way past Murray and chipped the ball over the keeper. Minutes later, Rovers went very close to notching up another goal. Manson sent in a pass to Godozovic, but his close-range effort was impressively saved by Devine. Judge scored his second goal of the night on 72 minutes. He blocked Neil Horgan's attempted clearance. He then took Horgan to the cleaners again when he backheeled the ball between Horgan's legs and still got the better of the City defence before curling the ball into the back of the net. Billy Woods grabbed a late consolation goal for the visitors in injury time, but an impressive 4-1 to Rovers was how it finished. The new boss Paul Cook's first win.
Yeah, fantastic performance from start to finish. I thought we were magnificent. We've had a rough week. All in all, we've lost 2 games, one to Shamrock and one to Finn Harps very late in the game. Today, I think most people have drifted us off. As I thought it was a banker Cork win, and you know, like I said to the lads, no team has a divine right to win football games. Cork are a very good side, they've got very good players, but at the end of the day we're allowed to go out and compete, and from the first minute to the 90th we competed really well.
Sometimes when you have 1 or 2 players who don't play well, it makes life difficult for you. But every now and then you get a night when nobody plays well, and we had that sort of night. And right from the first whistle we were disjointed, right from the fourth whistle we weren't competing, and we were beaten by a Sligo team who had full honesty, full endeavour and full passion for the cause. And they caught us on a bad night and they took full advantage of it. And to me it's as simple as that. This is a good team we've got, and every now and then you get a little kick up the backside, and we got that tonight.
Yes, indeed, Dermot, a kick up the backside for Cork City. It certainly was a turn-up for the books, that result. Paul Cook's first win in charge of Sligo, and perhaps their best performance of the season.
Best performance by them. I think Damien summed everything up there. You know, again, I've said it before, you turn up in this league, you don't turn up to do your work. There's no handy jobs, and they obviously hadn't had their heads on. That's as bad as I've seen Cork defender now in a long, long time.
I was going to say that, Dermot, Cork don't usually concede big, but that was a very poor defensive display by Cork City.
Yeah, all over. There's just one mistake after another. I mean, and they seem to just take turns making mistakes. And, you know, that's it is a kick up the backside of safety. I mean, it's how they respond back to that now, how they're going to come back out and play next week.
But credit to Sligo for their approach to the game. They created a number of chances, and Chris Turner in particular was very influential, wasn't he, for Sligo. He and Matthew Judge were terrific.
Looks really good. Storming through it, 2 sides of him, chips the goalkeeper, tries to chip the goalkeeper, just goes over. They seem to be able to combine, like the runs forward, strong runs forward with good passing ability.
That was certainly a good attempt, wasn't it?
Yeah, very good.
Then he sets Judge up here.
Yeah, smash a ball in, but Dan is all over the place. I mean, he got away so easily there. It's very, very poor defending. He's very, very poor.
Good turn and shot from
Very
Judge.
good,
He got
yeah.
two very good goals, well taken, weren't they?
Absolutely. You kind of you take it away from him when you say it's bad defending. It is, but I mean, to take it in his turn and stick it away with his left foot, very, very good goal, very good finish.
Sligo got only 1 point, of course, Dermot, from 5 matches going into that game. Well, Cork were unbeaten in 8, so it certainly was a huge result. Here's Turner again with a penalty, well taken this one.
Penalty. Yeah, again, you would think that Cork, having beaten Pats the week before, would really be up for it, but they just seem to, it's maybe why they're not going to win this league. You can't have a performance like Pats and then come against have a performance.
Soft goal to give away here, Dermot,
Again.
right after the half time, which is in the second half, early in the second half.
Again, Dan Murray, very, very poor. Being a good offender in this league, he really has. He's having an off night there tonight. You want to forget this one. Very, very poor. I mean, no, it just gets bundled away. Just tries to get the body across. The ball goes right the way across. Again, good finish, but
Yeah, just seemed to be one of those nights, Paul, isn't it, for Cork City, where everything went wrong and everything that Sligo tried it nearly came off.
You can look at it. You can look at one of two ways. You can look at Cork were poor or Sligo good. And I have to say, I thought Sligo were excellent.
Yeah, very impressive.
I think Judge's 2 goals of the highest quality, particularly his second goal, tremendous bit of skill, twice in the box, and then a brilliant finish. There wasn't an awful lot wrong with the defending for that particular goal, and his first goal as well. I mean, it's a brilliant little turn on the edge of the box. So.
Yeah.
You've got to give credit where it's due.
And they look to build on that, Paul, no doubt, Sligo Rovers now.
Well, they've got a new manager in, and he's obviously instilled something different into them. And if they can continue on performing to that level, they'll pick up a lot of points. And they're not going to win the league, but they'll consolidate themselves in mid-table, I would think.
Okay, Paul.